here's the roof we got. It's by Kolpin. There's only like 9 screws that hold it on. This should only take about 5 minutes to install. Should be real easy. One piece poly roof. It's just a molded piece of plastic, really, if you can see this. Not much to it. I think this one ran about, I can't remember. I'm not going to quote it because I want to say it was around $200. But everything like doubles if you get the crew, like Buckley's garage or Buck's garage. My friend that we do a lot of videos together, he just got the Ranger crew, so he has a bunch of videos on his channel about the Ranger XP 1000 crew. So if you want have a crew, the crew cab Polaris Ranger 1000 XP, go check out his channel. He's got roofs, windshields, all kinds of utility boxes, winches. So check out his channel, link in the description below. So this roof, I like it. You can see it's just got a couple little pockets up there. It's just low profile and sleek design. So I'm gonna throw it up on top of here. Actually, fits pretty nice. Looks nice. I like the way it looks. It's got a little bit of a visor overhang in the front, so that should help probably with rain and stuff. Definitely like this roof. The other one we got, I don't even know who made it. It was a 3-piece roof. It looked like super bulky. Not interested. All right. All we got is about 9 Torx screws. Yep. So I gotta get a bit for these, and we're gonna secure this bad boy. All right. The nuts are a 10 millimeter, and the screw heads are a T40 Torx. Spacers go inside on the back, and everything else just gets a screw with a nut on it. I'm gonna get them all started, and then torque them down once they're all started. So with these, you put the spacer on the back, in the inside, between the roof and the frame. And then there's a hole in the frame. These ones back here are kind of cool. They actually don't get a nut on them. They thread right into the top of the roll bar frame. It's threaded. So you put a spacer on the back side, and there's 4 holes, screw them right in. The other ones get screwed down through with a nut. All right, so these 4 are in. They overlap the window, but they ride right on that seal, that weather seal that we put on the window. So that's perfect. But they do trap this does trap the window. If you wanted to remove the window, you'd probably need to take about a 1/2 inch of this plastic off. I like it overlapping, so any rain or anything is going to come down and right down the window. It's not going to come in the cab. But if you wanted to use that quick release of the rear window to take it off, you'd probably need to trim this plastic up about a 1/2 inch. But I like it. Fits nice. I didn't know that they thread right into that frame, so no nuts on the back of these. Perfect. Now I have to put at least 4 more, 2 on each side in the front, and there might be a couple in the very front. Maybe 1, I'm not sure. We'll see here in a second, but yeah, there's 2 right here, 2 right here, and maybe 1 right here, I'm thinking, and that holds the roof on. And those ones just get a screw down through with a nut. The 2 outside will be easy. This one's going to be a little bit of a reach. It might be nice if you have another person to hold the nut on the bottom. But installation on this is pretty quick. Putting the fronts on now. Pretty simple, just the holes look like they line up pretty good. 2 on this side, 2 on that side, 1 in the middle. Just screw down through with it has a big head on it, and it goes through the front frame of the roll bar in here. Nut on the bottom, self-locking, nylon insert. Nice design, easy installation. I like the look. Definitely recommend this roof. We'll see about the front windshield. I'm going to put all my screws down through first so everything lines up. You could put washers on here if you wanted to. Some thin, there's a little enough protrusion through. I'm not going to at this point. 2 on this side. Always put your hardware in loose to get them started to get your item in place, but you guys probably already know that. I was tearing the dash apart doing all the wiring yesterday. It's a little bit time consuming putting the light together, mounting it, running the wires. So my fiance came in after a couple hours. She was like, "You haven't done anything." Well, literally, I've been working for a while. It just, you can't see a lot of visual progress. So that really is frustrating. And then, in an hour, you can have the back window on and the roof on. And it looks like you've done a whole bunch of work. All right, I'm going to tighten these down. There's nothing for you to see me. Just tighten it, making 10 millimeter nuts snug on those. And then I'll show you the finished product. As you can see here, the screws, those torque screws with the nuts, go through the top of the roll bar frame, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. And then this is the back side. The spacer goes in between the roof and the frame, and then they thread right into that back rail. 4 on the back, and it's a nice fit. You can see here it fits it real nice, and it has a little bit of an overhang here.